Hey there, beautiful people. Come on in, let's talk about the question of the week, shall we? Hi there, my name is Lee Shanks, aka Intuitive Lee, and this week's question is, Lee, how do I know if I'm communicating with spirit or if I just have an overactive imagination? Well, one, I will tell you in all honesty that it takes practice, right? And that practice builds trust in what you receive. But as it's coming in, you're going to know if it's your memory, if it sort of seems to come bubbling up, especially if you're around an environmental trigger. You're listening to specific music, you're reading something, you're having a conversation. Quite often this triggers that memory that just sort of comes bubbling up, and there it is in front of you. That's imagination, right? But if you are sitting there and you're thinking about, your life and things in general, you're having this, and all of a sudden another thought just comes zipping in there, it completely unrelated to where you were in a conversation or thought process, as it comes in unbidden, that then is spirit. So it's sort of the difference between, was I doing, thinking, or speaking of something that would have triggered this memory to bubble up, or was I completely disconnected from this thought, this idea altogether, and all of a sudden it was there? I always tell my clients and my students to be aware of the thoughts that you weren't thinking. That's spirit coming in for you. I hope that helps you. And again, keeping in mind that as you move forward and practice this idea and this thought process more, it becomes easier for you to ascertain and discern whether or not that's your imagination or spirit. I wish you good bidding as you take this practice into your future. All right. Blessed be everybody. And I will see you next week for next week's burning question. Blessed be.